Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this delicious, simple, quick, and easy shrimp fried rice with lobster tail, and then I added some steamed broccoli. So if you want to see how I do this, just keep on watching. First thing I do is start working on my rice. So I'm just gonna start by frying my ipis. If you don't know what ipis is, watch my video. I've tagged it right here at the top. So I'm just gonna fry that up, let it get a little brown, and then I'm gonna add my frozen vegetables. So once I add the amount of frozen vegetables that I want in my rice, I'm just gonna stir it up and let it fry with that ipis for a little bit. Now, while these veggies are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and cover them up. I don't need them to cook for a long time or fry too hard or anything like that. Just real lightly to mix it with the ipis and get the frost off a little bit. And just cook a little bit, but not too much. After a few minutes of the vegetables cooking covered up, I'm going to go ahead and add my hot water. I'm gonna add the amount of water of like the amount of rice that I want to make, if that makes sense. If you don't know how to cook rice, I highly suggest watching a video. I think it's like 1 cup of water for 2 cups of rice or something like that. But I just eyeball it. I'm gonna salt my water, add any other seasoning that I want at this point. And then I'm just tasting it to make sure it has salt, and covering back up and letting it come to a boil. Next, while that's boiling, I'm gonna start working on my shrimp. I got these big old shrimp from Publix. I was going to make coconut fried shrimp, so that's why I got these big ones, but I decided not to. I made this instead, and I just decided to use them anyways, even though they're like super huge. So yeah, I'm just pouring salt on there and some lemon water, giving it a light toss, not lemon water, lemon juice, and giving it a light toss, and then I'm gonna start peeling them. And once it's all peeled like that, I'm just gonna let it sit in the salt and the lemon water for a little bit. Now that my water is boiling for my rice, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare it, and I'm just pouring the rice into a bowl. Again, I just eyeball it. I kind of have a good idea of what I need based on the amount of water I put. And I'm just rinsing it off with cold water. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just tossing it, getting any bugs or anything that could be in there. Bam. Pouring out that cold water. You definitely don't want to let the rice sitting there in that water that you use to wash it, or else it's going to become mushy when you cook it. Now I'm just putting it directly into the boiling water with the vegetables, stacking it in the middle, and this is a good way to see if you have enough rice to water ratio. So when you pile it like this, it should be coming like way above the water, or you should be able to stand a spoon up in it. That's what them old school Haitians say. And if the spoons stand up, then you got enough rice. But like I said, I'm just kind of eyeballing it, and I'm sure there's a number on Google or YouTube video, like 2 cups of rice, 1 cup of rice, something like that. Well, bam. So the next thing I'm gonna do is just stir the rice lightly, break up any clumps, and I'm just gonna let it boil on high, like that, uncovered. And once it's boiled down to where like I can't see the water anymore, like that, I'm gonna cover it and let it finish cooking on low. Okay. And bam, I'm gonna go back to the shrimp. It was sitting in that salt lemon water, so I'm just rinsing it off with cold water, and then I'm gonna use a napkin to kind of soak out any extra water. And I'm gonna go in with my seasonings that I want. I got Maggi, and I'm gonna season it and give it a little shaky shake like that each time. I got some garlic salt, shaky shake. I got some Creole seasoning, garlic salt, Italian seasoning, paprika, oh baby, that's important. Some, I think that was Cajun. I'm going too fast. Hold up. Spicy seafood. Oh no, that's the spicy seafood. I got some stuff that I like, y'all. Bam! Here's how the rice looks when she's all cooked, okay? So I'm just, mixing that, double checking that her is cooked. So next thing I'm gonna do is get started on the frying it all together part. So I use some avocado spray as well as olive virgin oil, and then I'm just gonna lightly fry the shrimp on both sides. I don't want it to fully cook all the way because it's gonna spend time cooking like with everything together too, so you don't want it to be overcooked. I'm gonna use the same pan to make the eggs, and I just drop them in there like that. I mean, you can add extra seasoning and stuff like that if you want to, but I'm just gonna use basically what's already in the pan, and I'm gonna scramble them up very lightly like that. And then I'm gonna add the shrimp in and the rice, and okay, I had a lot of rice. Yeah, then I'm gonna mix that like that, break up those pieces of egg, add my stir fry sauce and my soy sauce, and fry that up like that. And well, bam, ladies and gentlemen, that is shrimp fried rice. That's how I make shrimp fried rice. You can obviously add more sauce, less sauce. That's why it's kind of good, to just kind of have a feel in cooking, not necessarily try to follow recipes, because if you're cooking for yourself, you want it to be your taste, what you like, your style. Well, bam, that's some melted butter with seasoning. Click on this video at the top to see more details, because I almost use always the same seasoning for seafood. And then I'm just basting it on the lobster tail like that, and I spray this pan, and I'm just putting down the lobster tails, booty bursts. Okay, that was funny. So the little bit of, what I have left over, I just pour it on the back of the lobster tail, and I'm just trying to make sure they are deep up in there, the ridges of the grill, and let it cook for a few several minutes. I would say 7 to 10 minutes, or 10 to 15 minutes. These lobster tails are pretty small, so all those things matter as well. Keep that in mind. Bam, I'm just going to steam some broccoli, real easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I took a pan and put a little bit of water and put a strainer on top, and just put that broccoli in there like that and covered it up. I like my broccoli very plain, so you can always make it your flavor. And well, bam, ladies and gentlemen, here is my final product. Okay, I got my shrimpy shrimp fried ricey and my little lobster tail and my steamed broccoli. I also got me some yum sauce. I bought that from the store, already made and bottled, and I ate it with that. So this is just like a light guide to point you in the right direction of creating shrimp fried rice. You can add more sauce, you can fry it harder if you like, or softer or less, Feel free and open to trying your own thing. I guess my video is over. Let me go.